Have you ever walked into a room and felt the presence of someone so confident, so quietly powerful that it stops you in your tracks? That energy isn't loud, it doesn't demand attention, yet it draws everyone in naturally. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't need validation, approval, or applause. And here's the secret. Many mature women carry this kind of confidence without even realizing it. They don't try to impress anyone. They don't follow trends or chase compliments. Their strength comes from within, from years of living, learning, and embracing who they truly are. Think about it for a moment. Confidence isn't measured by beauty, wealth, or status. It isn't something you can buy or borrow. Real confidence is quiet, subtle, and magnetic. It's felt before it's seen. And that's why some women, even in the simplest clothes, with ordinary routines, shine brighter than anyone around them. They carry a presence that commands respect and admiration without uttering a single boastful word. This is the kind of power that most people spend their entire lives chasing, yet these women wield it naturally, effortlessly. Imagine the impact of understanding these 10 ways mature women radiate confidence. Imagine seeing it not just as something others have, but as something you can recognize, learn from, and allow yourself to embody. By the end of this video, you won't just notice these traits in others. You'll see the same potential within yourself. You'll feel inspired, not just to admire, but to awaken the silent strength that already exists in you. And that is the reward for watching till the very end. A deeper understanding of how confidence works and how you can carry it every single day. Let's start by understanding why this confidence is so magnetic. Psychology tells us that humans are instinctively drawn to authenticity. When someone is comfortable with who they are, it resonates on a level we don't even consciously notice. We sense their security, their calmness, their wisdom. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. People feel it before they see it. That's why a mature woman who has embraced her life, her experiences, and even her imperfections can hold a room without raising her voice. Her confidence whispers, yet it echoes in every corner. Now pause for a moment and reflect. How often do we measure ourselves by what we show the world? How often do we chase approval, attention, or temporary admiration? But confidence, the real, lasting kind, doesn't need those things. It grows quietly in moments of self-reflection, in lessons learned from mistakes, in embracing your own journey without apology. And mature women often carry this type of confidence because they've lived long enough to understand it. They know the world cannot shake them easily, and that the value here inherent, not dependent on external recognition. Here's another insight. Confidence isn't about being better than anyone else. It's about being fully aware of your own worth. It's about walking through life without the constant need to justify yourself. Psychology explains that people who operate from this space of self-assurance are not only more attractive, but they are also more influential. Their energy invites trust, respect, and admiration naturally. And this is exactly what we are going to explore, 10 subtle ways that mature women radiate confidence, often without even realizing it. These are traits that anyone can learn from, because they are less about external factors and more about mindset, presence, and self-mastery. By the time we reach the end of this video, you'll discover patterns that you can adopt in your own life. You'll learn how to carry yourself with more ease, how to let your own quiet strength shine, and how to stop underestimating the power you already possess. Watching this video till the end isn't just about observing others. It's about unlocking the door to your own silent confidence. And once you understand these subtle ways, you'll never see confidence in the same way again. You'll notice it everywhere, in yourself, in others, in every interaction that matters. So stay with me as we begin this journey. Get your mind open to the idea that confidence doesn't scream, it whispers. It doesn't demand, it invites. And it doesn't aid, it grows stronger with every experience, every lesson, and every moment of self-acceptance. By embracing this truth, you are not just learning about mature women's confidence, you are awakening your own. Because here's the final thought to carry forward for this section. Confidence is not something you earn from the world. It is something you claim for yourself. And when you do, when you recognize it, nurture it, and allow it to shine quietly, you become unstoppable. That is the power we are about to explore, one way at a time, as we dive into the 10 ways mature women radiate confidence without even realizing it. Introduction to the concept confidence is not something that appears overnight. It is not tied to use, appearance, or social status. Real confidence grows quietly, shaped by experiences, choices, and a deep understanding of oneself. Mature women often carry this strength naturally because they have lived, failed, learned, and embraced life. Each challenge they faced, every lesson they learned, added layers to their inner strength. It is this accumulation of wisdom and self-awareness that radiates without effort. What sets them apart is that they do not seek validation from others. They no longer measure their worth by opinions or comparisons. Their confidence is not loud or flashy, but it is undeniable. It is visible in the way they hold themselves, the calmness in their voice, and the ease with which they navigate life. Psychology shows that humans are drawn to authenticity. When someone is completely comfortable with who they are, it resonates at a subconscious level. People feel their presence before they even notice it consciously. Mature women understand that perfection is an illusion. They have learned to embrace their flaws and celebrate their strengths. This acceptance creates a magnetic energy that cannot be faked or forced. Confidence in its truest form is a reflection of self-respect, self-awareness, and resilience. It is rooted in the understanding that external circumstances cannot define inner value. Every small choice they make reinforces this quiet power. From setting boundaries without guilt to speaking with conviction about what matters to them, they live life in alignment with their values. Their presence communicates clarity, strength, and grace. This is why people naturally gravitate toward them. They feel a sense of safety, trust, and inspiration simply by being near them. By observing these women, we begin to see that confidence is not about what you have, it is about who you are. It is an internal state that manifests outwardly in subtle yet powerful ways. Every gesture, every word, and every pause carries intention. Understanding this shifts our perspective, helping us recognize that confidence is available to anyone willing to cultivate self-awareness, embrace experience, and honor their own worth. This foundation of inner strength is the starting point for the 10 ways mature women radiate confidence. It is not taught in schools, not handed down in books. It is earned through life, and it is waiting for you to notice, to learn, and to embody in your own way. Way 1. Self-acceptance. One of the most powerful traits mature women carry is self-acceptance. They know who they are, and they have embraced it fully. They understand that life is imperfect, and so are they, and that is okay. This acceptance is not passive. It is a quiet, unwavering confidence that allows them to move through the world without constantly seeking approval or validation. When you stop trying to fit into other people's expectations, you begin to radiate a strength that is impossible to ignore. Self-acceptance creates freedom. It removes the heavy burden of comparison and self-doubt. Psychology tells us that people who are comfortable in their own skin naturally attract respect and admiration. When you believe in your worth without needing to prove it, others sense that energy immediately. Mature women often do not even realize the effect they have. They live authentically, and authenticity is magnetic. This confidence is visible in small, everyday ways. It shows in their posture, in their choice of words, in the calmness of their presence. They do not feel the need to overcompensate or boast. They walk through life with a quiet assurance that comes from knowing their strengths, acknowledging their weaknesses, and embracing their journey without apology. Self-acceptance also brings resilience. When life throws challenges their way, mature women do not crumble under pressure. They understand that setbacks are part of the human experience, and they respond with composure and clarity. This ability to stay grounded during difficult moments is a reflection of their inner confidence. By embracing who they truly are, these women inspire others without effort. Their energy communicates a message louder than words ever could. I am enough. I am whole. I am confident in my own skin. It is a lesson that everyone can learn, yet few fully understand. Confidence is not about looking flawless or being perfect. It is about acknowledging your value, accepting your journey, and honoring your true self. Acceptance, you begin to notice the subtle ways it shapes your presence. People are drawn to those who are genuine, who carry themselves with integrity, and who do not seek validation from anyone but themselves. This is the cornerstone of the confidence that mature women radiate naturally, a confidence that grows stronger with every experience, every choice, and every moment of embracing who they truly are. Way 2. Calm in chaos. Another remarkable quality mature women possess is their ability to remain calm in chaos. Life is unpredictable, full of challenges, and often overwhelming. Yet, these women have learned to navigate it with composure. Their confidence is not loud or forceful. It is steady, grounded, and reassuring. When others panic or react impulsively, they respond with thoughtfulness and clarity. This calmness is magnetic because it signals control, strength, and inner stability. Psychology shows that people are naturally drawn to calm energy. When someone faces stress without losing themselves, it creates trust and admiration. Mature women rarely let emotions dictate their actions. They understand that reacting hastily rarely solves problems. Instead, they pause, assess, and choose a path with intention. This ability to stay centered is not just practical. It is a reflection of deep inner confidence. Remaining calm under pressure also demonstrates resilience. Life will always present obstacles, but those who have cultivated inner peace can handle them without fear. They have faced challenges before, learned from them, and emerged stronger. Each experience reinforces their ability to stay grounded no matter what surrounds them. This is why people often feel comforted and inspired in their presence. They sense a stability that themselves may struggle to maintain. Calmness is more than controlling emotions. It is a statement of self-assurance. It shows that you trust your own judgment, that you have the patience to navigate difficulties, and that you are not easily shaken by external circumstances. Mature women embody this principle effortlessly. They do not need to prove their strength through words or actions. It simply radiates from the way they handle every situation with grace. By mastering calmness in chaos, these women influence others without speaking a single word. Their energy reassures, their presence empowers, and their confidence becomes contagious. Observing this quality teaches a powerful lesson. True strength is not about dominance or force. It is about maintaining composure even when the world seems uncertain. Calmness is a quiet, invisible power, and it is one of the most profound ways mature women radiate confidence naturally, without even realizing it. Way 3. Owning their experience. Mature women carry a quiet authority because they own their experiences. Every success, every failure, every challenge they have faced is a part of their story, and they embrace it fully. They do not shy away from their past, nor do they feel the need to apologize for the journey that shaped them. This ownership creates an invisible strength that others instinctively recognize. It is not arrogance, it is confidence grounded in reality, in lived experience. When someone speaks from experience, their words carry weight. Psychology shows that humans respond strongly to authenticity, to people who have lived through what they speak about. Mature women do not rely on theory or pretense. They speak with a quiet authority born from lessons learned firsthand. This resonates deeply with those around them. People sense wisdom in their presence, and it draws respect and trust naturally. Owning their experience also allows them to be fully present. They do not dwell on regrets, nor do they obsess over what could have been. Instead, they acknowledge their past, learn from it, and move forward with clarity. This self-awareness communicates a sense of stability and maturity that is magnetic. It reassures others that challenges are manageable and that strength can be found even in adversity. Confidence grows when you accept your life completely, including the mistakes and hardships. Mature women understand this truth intuitively. They do not need to boast about their journey. The way they carry themselves tells the story. Their energy reflects resilience, growth, and a deep understanding of life. It is a subtle power that commands attention without demanding it. By embracing and owning their experiences, they teach a profound lesson. Confidence is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about facing life fully, learning from it, and letting those lessons shape your present. This quiet authority is one of the strongest ways mature women radiate confidence. It is a power that is felt, not declared, and it leaves an impression far deeper than appearances ever could. Way 4. Boundaries without guilt. One of the most powerful ways mature women radiate confidence is through setting boundaries without guilt. They understand their worth and do not allow others to overstep or take advantage of them. This is not about being rigid or unkind. It is about knowing where they stand, valuing their time, energy, and emotions, and communicating that clearly. When you protect your personal space and limits, you project strength, respect, and self-assurance, often without even trying. Psychology reveals that people instinctively respect those who know their boundaries. When someone confidently says a no, without hesitation or apology, it communicates self-respect. It shows that they are not easily manipulated and that their value is not dependent on pleasing everyone around them. Mature women embody this naturally. Their boundaries are not walls. They are a reflection of clarity, maturity, and inner strength. Boundaries also protect their energy, allowing them to focus on what truly matters. By prioritizing their own needs and values, they avoid unnecessary stress and conflict. This careful balance between empathy for others and care for oneself radiates confidence. People are drawn to those who manage their lives with intention, who act with purpose rather than react impulsively to demands or expectations. Important is setting boundaries without guilt. It requires understanding what is acceptable, what is harmful, and what aligns with one's values. Mature women have developed this awareness over time. They do not seek approval for saying a no, because they recognize that maintaining their integrity is far more valuable than temporary acceptance. This inner clarity makes their confidence palpable, felt by everyone who interacts with them. By observing this trait, it becomes clear that confidence is not about being agreeable all the time. It is about respecting yourself enough to stand firm, to communicate clearly, and to honor your own limits. Boundaries without guilt are a silent yet powerful message. I know my worth, and I will not compromise. This is one of the strongest, most understated ways mature women naturally radiate confidence, a strength that commands respect, inspires admiration, and leaves a lasting impression without a single boastful word. Way 5. Genuine interest in others. A defining trait of mature women is their ability to show genuine interest in others. They listen deeply, engage sincerely, and connect without any hidden agenda. This quality is subtle yet profoundly powerful. People are drawn to those who make them feel seen and heard. When someone listens with attention and empathy, it communicates confidence in a way words cannot. It says, I am secure enough in myself to value you fully. Psychology teaches us that humans crave authentic connection. When someone offers genuine attention, it releases a sense of trust and comfort. Mature women understand this intuitively. They do not compete for attention or validation. Instead, they focus on creating meaningful interaction. This approach not only strengthens relationships, but also radiates quiet confidence. Others are naturally inspired and reassured by their presence. Genuine interest also reflects self-assuredness. It requires the inner security to step aside from oneself and truly appreciate another person. There is no fear of losing relevance or status. By showing empathy and understanding, mature women demonstrate that their confidence is not fragile. It is rooted in self-awareness and emotional intelligence. This makes them magnetic because their energy feels safe, inviting, and respectful. Moreover, engaging with others authentically allows them to influence without force. People feel naturally drawn to their warmth and clarity. The confidence that comes from valuing others without diminishing oneself is rare and powerful. It communicates a balance of strength and compassion, two qualities that often go hand in hand in those who have matured through life's experiences. By cultivating genuine interest in others, mature women demonstrate a form of confidence that is silent, yet unforgettable. It shows that true strength is not about dominating conversations or demanding recognition. It is about creating space for connection, understanding, and mutual respect. This subtle power inspires admiration, builds trust, and leaves a lasting impression, one that lingers long after an interaction ends. This is the quiet yet undeniable way mature women naturally radiate confidence. Way 6. Effortless grace. Mature women radiate confidence through their effortless grace. It is not about perfection or trying to impress. It is a natural ease in the way they move, speak, and carry themselves. Every gesture, every posture, and every glance reflects inner calm and self-assurance. Grace is the quiet language of confidence, one that communicates strength without a single boast or claim. It is subtle yet powerful, and it draws people in naturally. Psychology shows that humans are highly sensitive to nonverbal cues. The way someone holds themselves, the rhythm of their movements, and the calmness in their demeanor all send strong signals about their self-confidence. Mature women often do this unconsciously. Their elegance is not forced. It comes from years of embracing themselves fully, from understanding their worth, and from moving through life without unnecessary tension. Effortless grace is also a reflection of emotional stability. Women who exude this quality have learned to manage stress, to respond rather than react, and to face challenges with composure. Their calm, measured presence makes others feel secure, respected, and valued. This energy is magnetic because it signals that they are in control, not through force or domination, but through inner mastery. This grace extends to interactions with others. They do not feel the need to dominate conversations or assert themselves aggressively. Instead, their confidence shines through in the subtlety of their actions, in the warmth of their expressions, and in the authenticity of their words. People sense their stability, and it inspires trust and admiration. Ultimately, effortless grace is more than an outward appearance. It is the reflection of a deep internal confidence that has been cultivated over years of self-reflection, experience, and growth. It is a reminder that true power does not need to shout. It can move silently, elegantly, and still leave an unforgettable impression. This quiet, natural elegance is one of the most compelling ways mature women radiate confidence, capturing attention and respect without ever trying. Way 7. Quiet determination. Mature women often radiate confidence through their quiet determination. They pursue their goals with focus, persistence, and patience without needing to announce or justify their efforts to anyone. This determination is not loud or aggressive. It is steady, consistent, and deeply rooted in self-belief. It signals to the world that they are committed, capable, and unshakable, even in the face of obstacles. Psychology shows that people are drawn to those who exhibit focused determination. When someone moves steadily toward their goals, without distraction or need for approval, it communicates strength, reliability, and competence. Mature women often demonstrate this in subtle ways, through their work ethic, their dedication to personal growth, and their ability to follow through on commitments. Others may not always see the effort, but they feel the results of it. Quiet determination also reflects resilience. Life presents challenges, setbacks, and unexpected changes, yet these women maintain their course with calm confidence. They understand that success is not immediate and that true growth requires patience. This inner resolve creates a magnetic energy, one that inspires admiration and respect from those around them. People sense that they are witnessing someone who has mastered the art of persistence without arrogance. Another aspect of this confidence is the lack of dependence on external validation. Determined women do not seek constant recognition or praise. They are motivated by purpose, by their own values, and by the satisfaction of progress. This self-driven energy is incredibly attractive because it signals independence, focus, and self-trust. Ultimately, quiet determination is a reflection of inner strength and clarity. It demonstrates that confidence is not always loud or flashy. It can be steady, subtle, and deeply powerful. Mature women embody this naturally, showing that real power lies in commitment, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of one's power. Their determination is not about impressing others. It is about honoring themselves and their goals, and that silent, focused energy radiates confidence in the most compelling way. 8. Authentic happiness. One of the most captivating ways mature women radiate confidence is through authentic happiness. Their joy does not depend on external validation, material possessions, or constant approval from others. Instead, it comes from within, from a deep sense of self-acceptance, gratitude, and contentment with. This inner joy shines effortlessly, and it naturally draws people toward them. Happiness, when genuine, communicates confidence more powerfully than words ever could. Psychology reveals that humans are instinctively attracted to positivity and emotional stability. People feel energized, reassured, and inspired around someone who is genuinely happy with themselves. Mature women understand this intuitively. They have faced life's challenges, experienced setbacks, and navigated difficult moments, yet they choose to cultivate joy from within. This choice is a reflection of strength, resilience, and unwavering self-belief. Authentic happiness also demonstrates freedom. It shows that they are no longer enslaved by fear, insecurity, or the opinions of others. They are comfortable with their own company, confident in their decisions, and at peace with their past. This internal contentment is magnetic because it signals that their confidence is not superficial. It is grounded in experience, self-awareness, and emotional maturity. This joy is subtle but noticeable in everyday life. It appears in their smiles, their laughter, their calm demeanor, and their ability to appreciate simple pleasures. It is a quiet celebration of life that does not need external approval. By embracing authentic happiness, mature women exude a powerful energy that inspires admiration and fosters connection. Ultimately, confidence and happiness are intertwined. When you are genuinely happy with yourself, it naturally communicates strength, assurance, and inner peace. Mature women embody this truth effortlessly. The joy is not performative. It is a reflection of a life fully embraced, challenges faced, and self-worth recognized. This authentic happiness is one of the most compelling ways they radiate confidence, an energy that is felt deeply and leaves a lasting impression on everyone they encounter. Way 9. Humor and lightness. Mature women often radiate confidence through humor and lightness. They do not take themselves too seriously, and they have learned to find joy and laughter even in challenging moments. This ability to approach life with a playful, light-hearted attitude is magnetic. It signals that they are secure in themselves, comfortable with imperfections, and resilient in the face of life's ups and downs. Psychology shows that laughter and humor are powerful social connectors. People are naturally drawn to those who can make them feel at ease, who can lighten tense situations, and who embrace life with a sense of perspective. Mature women often use humor not to entertain, but to release tension, build bonds, and show their inner strength. This approach reflects confidence because it demonstrates self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Humor also reflects authenticity. Women who are truly confident are not afraid to laugh at themselves or acknowledge their flaws. They understand that mistakes and imperfections are part of life, and embracing them with lightness communicates a strong sense of self-assurance. This energy is far more attractive than trying to appear flawless or overly serious. People sense that their confidence is grounded, genuine, and unshakable. Lightness in demeanor allows them to navigate social interactions with ease. They can diffuse negativity, handle criticism with composure, and maintain a positive outlook without dismissing reality. This balance between strength and playfulness makes their presence comforting, inspiring, and deeply appealing. Others feel safe around them because their confidence is rooted in stability rather than intimidation. Ultimately, humor and lightness are subtle but profound indicators of inner strength. Mature women show that confidence is not about rigid control or constant seriousness. It is about embracing life fully, enjoying moments, and carrying oneself with grace and joy. You do not need to mimic them or compare yourself to anyone else. You only need to embrace your journey, honor your values, and trust your experiences. Every step you take towards self-awareness, self-respect, and authentic living amplifies your confidence. Remember, confidence is not something you chase. It already exists within you, waiting to be recognized and expressed. By understanding and practicing the qualities that make mature women naturally confident, you can awaken your own inner power. Your presence, your choices, and your energy can reflect a quiet, unshakable strength that touches everyone around you. True confidence is not loud. It whispers, it radiates, and it transforms both you and the world you move through.